Success is not an individual affair, but however, a collective contribution of everyone that you know. Whether good or bad, every person that you know contributes to your success, whether it is for you to fail or for you to succeed. So join me in this episode as I take you through the top 10 people you should know in your life. This is Beizzo's Kiboozi. So the first person is the benchmark. So how far you go in life depends on your standards as a person, the bar that you have set for yourself, be it in life as a whole or for some small standards. We can give it an example like in school. What is your standard? How do you want to perform? How do you want to do this and this? Let's say in your job, what is your standard? Who do you look up to as your benchmark? So, this person you choose to be your benchmark, the person you should know to be your benchmark, should be someone whose achievements, when you look at them, do not keep you as the same person. And if you have not yet chosen this person, or you have not yet thought about your benchmark, this person should be that person that operates at the highest level in whatever you're choosing them for. Personally, my benchmark should be someone that I believe is doing the best in that given thing. If, let me say, I wanted to be a musician or a footballer or something, let me say for a footballer, I would choose a benchmark, a reasonable benchmark. Let me say Yamal. I'm not good at football, but that should be your benchmark. Messi, Ronaldo, that should be your benchmark when you're looking into who should be the benchmark of your life. Whether professional or passion, name it, that person should not be ordinary, because we are looking at not being ordinary. So why should your benchmark be the normal ordinary person? Yeah. So the second person would be the competitor. Yeah, so this is someone, normally, this is someone that is in your field. That one person that keeps you pushing and working hard to see the best in you. When you choose the right competitor, you can never know how far you can go, because competitors gauge how much you're going to put into getting better in your life. I'll bring it back to football. Messi and Ronaldo. This is the best example of a competition. If this duo never happened, we would have not actually witnessed the best era of football. So, if you pick the right competitor, you'll be amazed on how far you go. A competitor should be someone that makes you have sleepless nights to be better. The next person will be the sage. For those that don't know what a sage is, in simple terms, it's a counselor or a guidance person. So, the sage is someone that is wiser and more experienced in life than you. This person should be able to counsel and guide you and help you to avoid some mistakes. When you go, let me say, in a new environment, there are people who have experienced more than what you're experiencing. There are people who are wiser than you in whatever you're doing. You should look out to see who is that person that is going to guide you so that you don't make mistakes, so that you stay on the right path, so that you be the best you want to be. The next person is a little bit like the sage, but a little bit different. And this is the mentor. So, for a mentor, the only difference he has from a sage, because they almost do the same thing. A mentor guides you, puts your path, what. The biggest difference a mentor has is that a mentor endorses you. Personally, I have a mentor that endorsed me to the current position that I have. I could say with this person opened doors for me. This person put me in places that I could never imagine I was to be in. So, your mentor should be someone that is ready to put you under their wing and see that you succeed in life. Because that's the main thing about it. I'm going to mentor you. I'm going to make sure you make it. Mentor. I'm going to make sure you make it. So, if you have a mentor, you are supposed to look for a mentee. Someone you're going to mentor. Someone you're going to do the same for. And that's the next person you're supposed to look for. The next person you should know in your life. So, a mentee is that person. You're going to choose someone maybe lower than you in the corporate world, more than you, more or less someone that is not the same to you, your standard. You're going to pick this person and see how to improve their lives, how to be there for them. Because you're giving back to the community. You're giving back to the fact that you also had a mentor. You also had someone that was looking out for you. Yes. The next person will be the pastor. Now, it sounds so religious, but the pastor does not need to be a real pastor or a real minister of God. But it just needs to be someone that understands spirituality and principles. This person should be able to teach you how to apply these things, principles of life and spirituality. One thing I learned of recently, and I believe, is that if you believe in nothing, you're living for nothing. Because it's belief that keeps us moving. It's faith that keeps us moving. In one way or another, you're supposed to have a spiritual life. Whether with the enemy, for those that are Christian, the enemy is the devil. Atheists do not believe in God or any gods. But in one way or another, you should have someone that keeps you in line, in a realm that is more than the physical. Yeah. So, most times, this pastor is your parents and later on your spouse, for those that will get married. Yeah. Then, the next person is your PR. Very many people do not think about this, but the more successful you get, the more people are going to mistake you for being either rude, for being bossy, because they can't catch up. Because one thing you don't know is that it's human nature to hate what is not familiar with. Check this. The day you become better than your group of friends, like to a very large extent, let me say you're married to a good lady, everything is going well for you. It's human nature. There will be jealousy. So, this is where the PR comes in. The PR is someone that is supposed to check you and tell you, bro, what you're doing here may piss off people. What you're doing here is not really right for society. What you're doing here, that person that checks you in the society world. But, however, this is someone you shouldn't listen to so much, because sometimes negative energy comes from the surroundings we have. When people see you as successful, they start to talk. There is this weird thing in Uganda. If you get successful, they say you're a devil worshipper. They say you must have done something. You must have stolen money. You must have what? That means people do not believe in hard work. People do not believe in what? Do not believe in step by step to make it. Yes, I'm here recording one of my first episodes. I'm in my room. These are the first steps of the biggest thing that will ever happen. My English has refused there. The biggest thing that will ever happen in my life. Because personally, I realized my purpose in this world is behind a recording device. Be it a camera, be it a microphone, be it what? That's where my purpose is. Going back to the people that you should know. The next person is the boss. This is the person that pushes you to do more without taking any excuses. It's human nature for us to give excuses. Now, if you're lazy, you're going to give an excuse. If you're mediocre, you're going to give an excuse. But your boss here, the boss, is that person who is going to push you to not take life with excuses. Personally, that's my father. For some other people, it's big brother, big uncle. On the flip side, mother, big sister, auntie. Yeah. Most times this person ends up to be that person you hate in your life, because they are frank to you, they are sticking to the principles. They do not want any excuses. That's the thing. Choose that person so that you start your journey to being successful. The last two people, because there were 10, the last two people, that is 9 and 10, are more of people you are going to be with for the rest of your life. So, at number 9, I have the lover. We all need to give love and also to receive it. The right lover makes a difference, because for many, this is the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. And if you choose the wrong lover, you're going to be miserable for the rest of your life. So, think about it and have it straight. I'm not going to give relationship advice, because I've been in very few relationships. But for the little I know, the biggest stress you can ever get is giving your life to someone that doesn't care that much about you. The last person is the obvious one. The friend. The friend. I've had very many friends over time, but some became people I knew, and some became not enemies, but they became people I disliked. Yeah. Because I believe I can't keep someone an enemy. Once you upgrade or you graduate to the level of enemy, then nature has made it that way. So, a friend, a friend, friend in need is a friend indeed. It makes very typical sense that if I'm in need and you come, because very few people will come to help you, even family members, they'll find an excuse. When I'm in need and you help me, you graduate to people I may cherish, to people I may put close to me. I'm just a very insecure guy about people I put closer to me, but I'm working on it. But then, yeah, the friend is that person that you are going to celebrate with your wins. The person that is going to give you a reality check without compromising. Is going to give you a reality check every time. Tell you, bro, you're not smart today. Bro, this and this and this and this. But if you have someone who is just praising you, that's not a friend. That's a smoke screen for an enemy. Yeah. One thing you should know is you cannot sustain success if you don't have at least one friend. At least everyone in this world has a friend. Whether it's your parent, of which you need to change that. You need someone out of the normal family line to be your friend. Other than that, I think those are the people you need to know in this world. Look for them if you have not got any of those that I've mentioned. I know you have some. Strengthen the bond, because that is your route and your pattern to getting successful. And one thing, do not disrespect any of them. Because when you disrespect any of them, you break the pattern. And as you know, in a moving machine, if you removed only one nut, only one bolt, the whole machine will collapse. So thank you for listening. And yeah, if this was very good for you, keep it to yourself. Because not everyone will make it. And not everyone has made it to the end. Thank you.